Hey guys, welcome to Shout-out. It is Pokemon Game Wiz, or as you remember me, WD141. I'm here with Shout-out. So just to make the rest of my shout-outs in December a little bit more Christmassy, I've decided to play Christmas music in the background. Alright, so in this shout-out, I'm just gonna be making some game recommendations and all that. So, and I may also talk about something else but Pokemon. Oh, so that's for that one. Okay, so a good Pokemon game to play if you haven't already gotten it is Pokemon White or Pokemon Black 2. They're really good, challenging games, but if you don't like challenges, because you are gonna face them in that game, don't play it. Just warning you. But to start out easier in the Unova region, play the regular Pokemon Black or Pokemon White, which, believe it or not, there isn't. Well, from how I see it, there's not much. There's a little bit of resemblance to Pokemon Black and White 2 and Pokemon Black and White regular, but actually, there's not as much as you think. It's a lot different. Like a bunch of gym leaders have changed and all that stuff, and you start out from a new place on the other side of the Unova region. So yeah, it's a fun game. And also, if you have a regular, just a regular DS or a DS Lite, you can play. You can blah, blah, blah. You can play Game Boy Advance games, which you should play either the Hoenn region, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. And as you know, which I've already told you, on Christmas Day, I'll be starting a Let's Play Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or something. I don't know. I want it to be Emerald, but in case I don't get Emerald for Christmas, I do have a backup Ruby. And then I also have Pokemon Fire Red, but Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald is more fun than Fire Red and Leaf Green. And, alright. But, Hoenn or Unova is not my favorite region. My first favorite region, and I don't know. But my first favorite region is the Sinnoh region, which you get to explore the Sinnoh region, where the professor is Professor Rowan, and you get to catch really cool Pokemon. And it just gives you a more challenge, especially Pokemon Platinum. Especially Pokemon Platinum. Like, there is another one with, there is Pokemon Diamond and Pearl as well. Like, they're the mini versions of Platinum. So, yeah, they're fun games and challenging, but Platinum's the most challenging. So if you really want to challenge, you should play that. But let's just say the legendary in that game is Garantina, and you have to catch it in the Distortion World. The Distortion World is not fun. It took me an hour to get through. And I'm Pokemon Game Wiz. Sort of. I don't know. Alright. So, and I'm going in region from least to greatest, and I'll just get into some random DS games. So Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver are my next favorite games. But Heart Gold and Soul Silver, like, they're the longest games, but they're not challenging at all. Like, the trainers don't give you much of a challenge. Like, just the regular trainers, but the gym leaders can be a pain in the neck. I'm just saying. But still, they can be a pain in the neck. But, yeah. So, then my least favorite region, the Kanto region. I don't like Kanto. Because Kanto's the first region ever invented of Pokemon, even though that is kind of special about it. But still, you don't get to catch a lot of really good Pokemon in that, but still, they do have, but they still do have some awesome gym leaders, especially Blue, which Blue is a remake of Gary, and Ash and Red, I'm still not sure about. Answer my question on that other shout out that I asked you. I don't know, was it the 2 Kieran forms? Yeah, it was 2 Kieran. No, wait, it was a peat dove and a berry tree. I asked you that. And and some other games I just want to get into. One is the Pokemon Ranger games. We have the Oblivia region, the Almia region, and the what's it called? Almia. That I said Almia, Oblivia. I don't remember. But still, the one that I can't remember is the hardest. Then it comes Shadows of Almia. Shadows of Almia, and then Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs, which is in the Oblivia region. I completed that game in a few hours. It did not take me long. Well, I did play it a lot, I guess you can say. So, yeah. And then, last but not least, Pokemon Rumble. I have never really played Pokemon Rumble Blast. I've played it a tiny bit at when my friend had it on his 3DS. But I have played the demo version of the regular Pokemon Rumble that is on the Wii. And yes, that is very fun. I would recommend playing Pokemon Rumble. You may want to start out with like a demo version or something. And also, if you have a 3DS and you have Pokemon Black and White too, you can use the Pokemon Dream Radar, where Pokemon appear in your room. I don't know anything about it. Actually, seriously, I seriously don't know anything about it. But still, I've just heard, I've just seen it, and it looks really, really cool. Alright, so that's all we have. Well, that's all the time we have for this shout out. I am Pokemon Game Wiz, or the old WD141, and I will see you next time on Shout Out. See ya.